Hey, what's up, guys? Back again with another vlog. It is 10:41 p.m. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever recorded a vlog like this early. I always record my vlogs like basically right before I go to bed. Or yesterday's vlog was at like 3 a.m., y'all. So like recording this vlog at 10:41 is an accomplishment. A real freaking accomplishment. Um Today was pretty good, if you couldn't tell. It was a rainy day, but it was kind of nice. It was kind of nice, the weather. Very, very soothing. Um, Work was really nice and chill today. I was on IPOS, so that's like basically my favorite position or second favorite position. So that was nice. Easy day at work. Um, Got home. I played Ring Fit, so I exercised. And I also had a goal today to read for 1 hour and write for an hour. And I did both of those goals. Yippee. Um, the writing was it wasn't like full on writing. It was just kind of like a lot of just like planning and stuff for the Dread RPG thing that I'm doing. Um, but I still count it as writing because it's technically like creative in that regard. And then I read like a good 50 pages of this new book that I just started called The Woman in the Cabin. It's like it's categorized as a psychological thriller. I have not yet got into the thriller part. Actually, I guess I have technically, but I'm still very early into the book. It's like 270 something pages and I'm 50 pages in. But yeah, I've got into like it's not like gotten into like anything crazy yet, but it's like that's pretty good. It's basically just like this. I mean, it's called The Woman in the Cabin. It follows a wife who spends basically all of her time taking care of this cabin in the garden, and she's been doing so for the past 10 years. And she lives with her husband Cal, who we do not like. Cal, we do not like this character. He's Scottish and he's very religious, and he's very like has very strict traditional expectations for the wife, whose name I do not know. Actually, I don't think it's been mentioned yet in the 50 pages. Actually, no, it has been. It's Mary. It's Mary. Her name's Mary. It has been mentioned. But it's like she has to like have super strict like she has to like wake up before the sun even rises to make a dinner for this guy who's like a landscaper basically, and she has to make dinner for him, take care of the entire house, you know, take care of the chickens, garden, and like basically take care of this land. And also, she has to be very particular about her makeup, and she has to be perfect. She has to be perfect basically for this man. And if she makes even like the smallest mistake, he gets like a little upset, a little mad even at her. And it's like he's tracking his her weight every day. She's um they're like he's giving her birth control pills every day. She's not allowed to take her own medications, which is very weird. It's like, okay, so you're abusive essentially, like not like physically abusive, but like very obviously emotionally abusive. Like it's not he's saying that it's so that she can be safe, and he's doing it to protect her, you know, because everyone is like the devil, and that's why they're living out in the woods separate from all of society. And it's like if she does even a little thing that's slightly sinful, then it's like, oh my gosh, you've changed as a person, like how could you? And it's like, oh my gosh, like bro, chill. She literally just like got a couple splotches of paint on her dress and you're like freaking out, and I'm just like, oh my god, like chill. So yeah, this guy is like an absolute asshole, and he just sucks, and we hate Cal. Um, but it's also like that's the main suspense. It's like it kind of it kind of hits close to home. I'm not gonna lie, because it's like you're fearing your own family essentially, right? It's like you're afraid that you're not good enough, and you have this expectation that you need to be perfect, and it's really stressful. And she says that she like when she describes Cal, it's not even like like she said it's not love of at first sight, but the second best thing. So she doesn't even like truly love this guy like to the fullest, to the max. Like obviously she likes him to some extent, obviously because they're married and they have sex and stuff in the book like very often. But it doesn't seem super super genuine considering how anxious she gets whenever he comes home. It's like she sees his car in the driveway as he approaches and she gets nervous, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I've been there before. When my parents come home, I get nervous." And it's so like such a similar vibe where it's like you're afraid that if you mess up or if you do something wrong. Obviously in the book it's taken to the extreme. Like this guy is like super, like he's like an analyst of her body, right? So he like looks at all the wrinkles in her eyes, and if he notices just a tiny wrinkle, it's like she knows, and she's like, okay, I'll apply my facial cream 2 times a day instead of once. Chill out, motherfucker. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like she's gonna age, right? She's 31, and he's looking at her like she's expecting to be eternally young, and it's like, oh my gosh. And obviously he isn't like blatantly evil per se, but he's still very like not a good person, because he's very like clearly like manipulating her basically. And it's like really really stressful to think about her situation, because she can't even like she does like she's been living here for 10 years, and she doesn't even know where her home is. She forgot where she lived. She doesn't know what her home address is. Not the cabin. The cabin doesn't even have an address. She doesn't know where her parents live. She doesn't have a phone. There's no Wi-Fi, obviously. They have a generator for like some electricity. She has nothing. Like even if she wanted to leave, she couldn't. She cannot leave. She doesn't have a car, and the nearest civilization is super far away. And obviously Cal drives to work, so she doesn't have a car, so she can't go anywhere. She doesn't have a map. Even if like she literally mentions how as soon as she leaves like the private area of the cabin, she just gets lost like instantly. Like she isn't good at directions, and like she would get lost if she tried to make her way home, and she probably wouldn't go very far either. So it's like, bro, like she doesn't know it, but she's trapped here. Like she is trapped here, and there's nothing she can do about it. And I guess that's what the scary part is. She has to obey this man, or else she's screwed. She's just screwed, and she has nowhere to go. And like she has to fit up to this guy's unrealistically crazy high expectations. And it's just like, oh my gosh, like I feel so bad for her. Like she's not even allowed to like paint certain things. She has to hide her journal under the mattress on her side because she isn't allowed to write for some reason. And it reminds me a lot of 19 like the 1960s. Like literally it's like apparently they're in the living room of this cabin. There's even like a book like like pinned to the wall about like 1950s etiquette or something, and she's expected to follow that. And it's like, what? It's the book is set in 2024, the current like the modern age, right? So it's like, why is she following these 1950s expectations to be like the perfect housewife? Like the traditional housewife. That's very weird. And I know the husband is Christian or whatever, but that Christian? Really? Really? I don't know. It feels a little weird for this guy to be so like uppity about her being the housewife. I guess it's cuz she doesn't have a job, so her expectation is to take care of the home, which is like that's fine. Like you can still be like a stay-at-home wife, I guess. Well, they don't have kids. So not a stay-at-home mom, but just like a housewife essentially. So I guess her job is to be, taking care of the house and stuff. It just feels, you know, a little off. That's all. It just feels a little weird how like aggressive he can get sometimes when, you know, she isn't perfect all the time because no one's perfect all the time. And this guy expects her to be perfect even though he himself is not perfect. So it's kind of weird. Anyways, that was that. Sorry for me ranting about this book, but it's a page turner for sure. Like I even after my 1 hour, I kept reading until the next chapter because I just wanted to keep going. Like it's pretty good. It keeps the vibes going. And then there was like a weird prologue with a completely different character who was like, "Today I am going to die," and it took place in 2016, and it apparently was at I think it was at the same cabin that they're living at right now. So I'm like, oh, like what is this about? Like, did Cal kill this other girl? I don't know. I don't know. Um, so it's really interesting. It's really, really engaging so far. And there's even a lot of stuff I haven't mentioned. But I don't want to keep this vlog going for too long because there it's already been 12 minutes. So yeah. Rest of my day has been pretty chill. Played some Overwatch. And my last goal is to go to bed before 1 a.m. So I think I'll be able to do that today because I haven't been getting a lot of sleep recently and I want to get a really good night's sleep today. So I'll be doing that. Anyways, that's it for today's vlog. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. See ya.